Guys, welcome to my house. Let's go cook up a storm in my kitchen. Follow me. Right, guys. Namhlanje I'm doing something really, what would I call it? Like something with a twist. So imagine a Mexican dish infused with a South African dish. So today, since I eat tacos, of course, you know how Mexican love their tacos. And any base here corner, it's going to be like a chakalaka sauce. So yeah, today we're just going to be doing that. And it's simple, easy, and ideal when you're hosting. Of course, like hosting friends, family, it's a nice dish to just impress. You know your tacos, you can even task them to build your own tacos. And of course, simple lunch is also a great dish. But yeah, guys, must pig in. So just get the pan really nice and warm, and then we're going in with the oil. So in the sense, we just building the chakalaka inspired sauce. So in goes the oil. What else would I need? I think the onion. Let's get this.
Tacos. Have you found a good taco place in South Africa?
That's a good question. Because I think I do not experiment a lot with flavors. So I cannot like at the top of my mind to say this was the best taco place. But I think when I went to Cape Town, I forgot the name. Yes, I really ate a really good taco. So
maybe people in the comments can
yeah recommend for us like a best taco place. So this I think was hot. So in goes the onion. So just the chopped. And for this, remember guys, when you cooking, if you do not have this kind of onion, we can use whatever onion you have at home, like red onions. It's still gonna be really delicious and flavorful. For me, I think what I like when you cook home cooking style, it's more about utilizing your resources, ingredients that you have, but keeping that inspiration, of course, but customizing it in a way that suits you. I always write like next to like chili flakes, optional, because some people do not like spicy things. Some people like spicy things, like Mawanda. There's time to spice.
Guys, so come on. How can you not be having spice?
Yeah, I always need to make sure that dishes are really spicy.
That's why every time I pop in, I go past Tingatiako and just get 1 or 2 chilies there.
Yeah. Okay, quick one. Let's grab mince here too, a fridge in. So mince, you can use any lean, different percentage. You know, in SA you get a lot of different mince, pork mince, beef mince, chicken mince. This recipe will work with any. So idea here, I'm not really cooking the onions for a long time because they're gonna be here for another couple of minutes when we're cooking the mince. So we add that in.
So I noticed you haven't added any seasoning or anything of that sort yet.
So no seasoning yet, because what I do with the mince, I just want to make sure that it's nice, caramelized and brown. Because these spices, sometimes they are cheese. So I don't know in English, they make the pot pan or the dish pan. So the idea for here is to make sure that the mince is really nice and caramelized and brown, and then we can build our flavors after that. But there's other skills of cooking. Other people will prefer adding that, but for me, I feel like the spice is banalandi chile, and I don't want that for this dish. So we're stirring this. Giving it a stir.
It smells good already.
And what we're gonna do, just gonna.
So I always had this thought of ama tacos with inyama yentloko, if it would work.
Actually, I think that's a good idea. It will definitely. I think it will work like a taco intloko.
Hey, you never know. Maybe we'll experiment one of the
cooking, like cooking art is an art form. So anything that goes to your mind. So anything that goes to your mind, always experiment with it. Like for me, I always say, do not just bind yourself. Like even with traditional dishes, if you feel like I would like to actually play around with pap or amanina, caramelized, whatever. So always do that, because I think cooking, that's why the recipes are going to be evolutional, because the more we try out things, the better. Because sticking to just one thing, like now today we're doing a taco, but with like a South African flair on it, chakalaka, which is really loved by South Africans. So if someone from Mexico sees this, they're like, okay, it's something really interesting. We can try it and develop a flavor for that. So yeah.
I actually do think it would be interesting if like somebody from Mexico has it with the chakalaka.
Yeah,
I've noticed
definitely.
even when we watch international cooking videos, like they actually really enjoy the flavor, chakalaka.
Yeah, no, just chakalaka, I think, one of those things is kipunyanga is South Africans. We really showcase that, and I think flavor, because I think it's in between like spicy, like if you like your spicy food, but again, you can tone it down, make it really sweet. And it's combining the carrots, beans, which I think people love. Beans are a staple in most countries. So yeah, that's why I think it works. Okay, what I think I want to do here before, I'll add a tomato paste. I don't know if I've written it for you guys in the recipe, but so tomato paste, I just want to change the flavor profile and the color.
So what's the difference between tomato paste and actual tomatoes?
So this is more concentrated. So tomato paste has been it's like concentrated tomatoes, like they've cooked it into such a way and then they created this paste. I don't know if there's additives, hey? Probably no additives. So as you can see, it's just tomato. But I think also it depends on brands.
Hey.
So we're just gonna add that a little bit of. But the concept of it, tomato paste, is like if you do not want to chop a lot of onions, it really helps with that, because basically tomato, but that has been made into a paste and really concentrated down. So right, but this I'm very happy with the color. So let's just cook it for a little bit longer, and then right, guys, I think Mince is really good. Nice color, it's really cooked. Remember, we're not fully cooking it because we're still adding other elements. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add this, and let's do this. So I'm gonna add the bell pepper, green pepper. You can use any that you have, yellow, red, but I feel like green pepper really works for this dish. Give that a stir, and then here we have a garlic paste. So it's already been done for me. Can never go wrong with garlic. Garlic, I really love. I think for me, if you have to ask me some of my favorite things to use when I'm cooking, definitely garlic and definitely paprika. So can never go wrong with.
Have you tried the smoked paprika?
Yeah, definitely smoked paprika is good. But I feel like other people just prefer the normal one. But yeah, smoked paprika is also really, really good. So give that a mix, and then let's add a seasoning here too. So for a seasoning, I'm using today like a white pepper, paprika, of course, and then a curry powder, just to give it that nice color. And chili flakes are optional. So if you like your thing spicy, go for the chili flakes or any fresh chili. And of course, remember, as I said, when you're cooking, it's more about using what you prefer, building your flavor, and this is more like an inspo. So give this a stir.
Oh, that is smelling amazing.
Yes, man.
Oh.
So it's gonna really pair well with the chakalaka. So the other thing people will ask, you said chakalaka, but now you're cooking mince, guys. And of course, most of my dishes have inyama. So mince is there as a base chakalaka. Of course, normal chakalaka is just your beans, curry, onions, carrots, and whatever veggies you feel. But today we put in mince. And mince is also part of the tacos. So it's in between because most of the tacos have mince. So this is really an infusion, like it's a marriage of Mexico and South Africa. Right, happy with this, smells good. Let me add carrots just to cook them. Some people prefer their carrots to be really crunchy. Some liked it cooked properly, so you will use your own discretion when it comes to that. For me, I really do not mind, but I'm more of a cooked carrot guy than a crunchy.
Oh, that smells good.
This is really nice, mixedly, proper.
I really do think that this is an easy meal to impress now that I'm looking at it. Like as a gent, as cheat, I'm looking at it.
I think this dish is really simple, easy to prepare. And as you said, I'm actually the means because most of the time if I assist school, let's pega so it's something you can really shine on. So we're just seasoning now with salt. And then we're gonna go in with pepper. So yeah, impress your person there at home or potential. Cook them this meal. And then ningalibali invite Nina, I plug you all the time. As in chat and in meme. Kind of credit, but it's fine.
This is the meal that won her over, won him over. But people aren't inviting you now.
Kano bendi part yale impression unit, but no, this GNU, I was part of it when it was being formed, but as I said, my comrade. I'm joking, but yeah. So we're gonna give this a stir. So curry is also gonna give, like as you can see, it's changing the color. I think for this dish also, if you have like a ground cumin, you can just add it to really give it a nice umami flavor. Also things like what is this now that usually sometimes you add like when I think about it, so kumbula and but yeah.
Have you ever tried experimenting with MSG?
No, I won't lie. So let's grab something here, tin opener. I've never tried experimenting with that, but yeah, the MSG. And it's something also that's not readily available. So here we're using beans. I don't think it's chakalaka without beans, guys. Is it? I don't know. In the comment section,
I would say it's not. People can give their comments, but chakalaka with no beans.
I don't know. Like, yeah. You know the other recipe I once tried, guys? Eat chakalaka and sugar beans.
Sugar beans?
Yeah. No. Yeah, but not sugar beans, butter beans.
That's interesting.
So butter beans, really nice. The battery, really big. Those big beans. So, yeah.
we
came out really nice.
That.
So, and then I think to finish it off, I like adding something sweet like a barbecue sauce or any sauce. But I found a favorite sauce in the Bonisa, guys.
Sifo's food truck coming soon, guys.
Actually, a restaurant.
That's what I'm talking about. You never know.
So yeah, the plum sauce are restocked. Remember the last time, that other video when we cooked. So I like the sweetness. I think they also smoke it. They smoke their plums.
Also, the plum sauce, well, I guess it's in the name. It's actual plums.
Yeah, it's really nice and sticky. So try buy it. I don't know if you can get it at other stores, but this one I got it at Woolies. So what we want here, so you shear like leave it like this. Let it really cook out, simmer for a couple of minutes. I think I just want to taste the seasoning before. A little bit of salt, but it's really coming. Taste good. Spicy. Don't be like me and add too much chilies. And then I think, you know what's this missing here? Fresh herbs. So let's do coriander. And what I'm gonna do is something that people are gonna judge me for. We're not gonna chop, we're gonna just roughly mix it in.
Why would people judge you for that?
I don't know, some people prefer herbs to be chopped. But
you know what? It's Sifo's kitchen rules.
Yeah, it's Sifo's kitchen rules. And that's why I like cooking. You just do your own things. With this, give it a mix. Can you smell that?
That is kicking.
It's really...
It's mouth watering.
And of course, if you feel like this recipe, the carrots are not enough, you can always add in extra. Remember with Sifo's kitchen rules, it's just giving you the base, the idea, some of the tricks and tips, some of the techniques, but own it, make it your own. Do not just be limited by the recipe. Be bold, but don't go overboard, of course, and then say I influence you. But yeah,
do you think this would
flavors.
work with chicken mince?
Chicken mince, not so much. I think I like. There's some meats that I don't know, maybe stereotypes growing up. Like if you were eating something like chicken mince was not something we ate a lot growing up. So it's one of those dishes. It's good, but it takes time getting used to. It's like also pork mince. But yeah. But with this recipe, it will definitely work. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna close it with a lid, lower the heat, and then we're just gonna let it simmer for a good 15-20 minutes up until it's nice cooked. And with chakalaka, you want the flavors to really get in there. And then I'm gonna come and show you how to plate the tacos. Right guys, the mince is almost ready. So need to just simmer a little bit, but I'm happy. So what we're doing now is to toast this bad boy. So I was in the stove because we always use the normal tortilla or taco. Failing. Then but yeah, let me be modest and yeah, but yeah. So the one is the corn. They call the corn flour tortilla. I was like, okay. I think they really work for this recipe because we're trying to do Mexico inspired dish infused with the South African. So I think I'm just gonna do 2.
Yeah, and in Mexico they use a lot of corn for the tortillas. Huh?
Yeah, so they look like this. They look cool, unique and different. And I think on the package they do not, you don't add anything. You just make sure the pan is hot, and then we toast them up for a couple of seconds. I think the idea is to just warm it up because remember these things are already cooked. And then what's left now, I'm just gonna, let me prepare the avocado yam whilst this is going.
In South Africa, we call avos green gold.
Yeah. I love avos. Like, I'm a firm believer of every dish needs an avo. But I know people are gonna judge me, but yeah. Right, so here I'm just gonna use this as a topping. So I'm topping this with tomatoes, avo, and cream cheese. Ooh, look at that. It's already nice and warm. So I'm just gonna slice this. I think you can also dice it if you want. So, because I'm gonna use it as a topping. So slice. And of course, as I always say, rule, if you feel like this will really go on with with something else, you can top with that something else. I think this looks good. It just said 15 minutes. Remember, it's also my first time using these. So comment below if you've used this and what was the flavor, because I'm about to find out. Hopefully they're nice. They look nice. All right. So once this is done, it's time for us to plate the dish. See how simple and quick this was?
I think this makes me really feel like hosting. Because
it's activating your hosting spirit.
100%, because everybody almost makes the similar things. It's not often that you go somewhere and they make tacos.
That's true. It's always a braai. I'm trying to say Italian guys braai. But I think it's nice that we love braai. I feel like braais have a different way of people engaging. So it starts by you coming ekatini, amajita. Of course, it's umjito so yakho, price stand, gather around whilst the ladies are gossiping about you there, drinks, and then you guys are gonna judge each other because someone priced a certain way, conversation starts flowing, and by the time you leave that braai, you have found a friend. I don't know. That's usually how braais are in most of the South African places. If it doesn't happen that way, sorry.
For all our international guests, some countries call it barbecues.
Yeah, it's
Some countries call it a
what
barbie.
you call a barbie or barbecue. I think this is fine.
What do our fellow African countries call a braai, actually? I'm curious.
I've never actually researched that. How do they?
Yeah, I'm also curious. So if you're watching and you're from fellow African countries, please let us know what you
And
call.
I'm sure it's a funny story because it's always funny how like names or whatever they were discovered. There's always like something funny. But okay, we're done, and then I'm just gonna take you off to plating once this is done. There you have it, guys. If Mexico were to get married with South Africa, this is what you'll get. A taco that is South African inspired with a chakalaka that is mince. As you can see, quick, easy to make, really straightforward. What's left for us to do is to give this a taste. Now at home, if you're cooking along, taste along with me. And then just before we close it off, do not forget to hit that like, subscribe, comment, share. A lot of people need to know about this. Sifo's Kitchen Rules, where you get delicious food with also brilliant ideas. So today, Mexico featuring South Africa. And they always say the proof is in the pudding. And let's give it a bite. I'm gonna try go for a big bite so that we have cream cheese, avocado, tomatoes, and the jalapeno.
Yeah, that looks good.
That was a big bite. Very messy, but very delicious, as you can see. I'm not even wiping my mouth. Guys, this is really good. Spicy, flavorful. That means it's a game changer. Actually, I think I need to make sure this idea is patented. A South African chakalaka with mince. Yeah, really spicy, and I love the creaminess of the avocado and cream cheese. Balancing everything out, guys. I think I just want to go finish this quickly and leave you guys like that. But demand. Yamandindo, as Sindo said. Cheers, I'm out.